Hi friend, David here from Learn Stage Lighting, and today we're going to review a light that I'm surprised by. I'm really surprised by, and it is the Gamma Mini Leko. Let's dive in. Okay, so this may not look like much. It's really tiny in my hands, obviously, but what we've got here is basically a mini LED ellipsoidal from our friends at Gamma LED Vision. And I just have to tell you, every couple of years, one of our manufacturers comes out with a new mini ellipsoidal type light. Okay, what an ellipsoidal type light is basically a light that, has the ability to have a sharp edge. We've got a nice sharp edge here. You can soften it by focusing the lens back and forth on the front knob. A little bit of focus there. Can make it kind of soft, can make it very sharp. And then you've got shutters, which are these little guys here, right? And so you use your shutters, you bring them in and out, and you're able to shape the light on or off different objects on your stage, okay? And every couple years, we have a manufacturer come out with a new one of these. In the past few years, multiple have come out with these. And to tell you the truth, they usually underwhelm me. Meaning that we look at what they are, and we're like, yeah, these are cool. We look at the price, and we go, you know what, just, not as exciting as we thought. A lot of them have the lens as an extra piece or the DMX control box as an extra piece. And so Gamma recently came out with this fixture, and I wanted to check it out, give us our honest opinion of it, so that when you're looking for a fixture like this, you can find the right one for you. And remember, of course, our opinions are always our own here at Learn Stage Lighting Gear /ABOVE AVL, but if we sell you something like this that costs less than the other brands, then guess what? We make less money. But we're in it for the long haul. We want you to be a customer of ours for 30 plus years. So we're in it for the long term. So what is it? Okay, so this is a mini ellipsoidal. They've got, this is the variable white version, and they also have a full red, green, blue, white color mixing version. I do like in this one, and this shows that it's a good LED fixture, it's well engineered, is that it's got right now, we've got the warm white up, right? You can see that it's a nice warm white. Actually, we'll go back to this camera. All right, it's a nice warm white, right? But we can also go in the menu, and that's the dimmer, and change it to a cool white. So it's a variable white, warm white and cool white. Let me just bring it back up to full. It goes all the way from warm white to a nice cool white, all the way through neutral white. You're fully able to adjust it between the two. On the menu via DMX, nice and easy. Basically, it has, we'll leave it somewhere in the middle. It has a channel for intensity, and it has a channel to go between warm white and cool white. And I really like the implementation of that on this fixture, because a lot of times when you've got variable white fixtures, the kind of standard default is, if you take basically the warm white LEDs and the cool white and you just make them basically the same wattage, your cool white always way outruns your warm white, like way. It's way brighter. With this fixture, it's really balanced. Warm white and cool white are really similar brightness. When you combine them together, you get some more brightness. It's not double, and it typically isn't. But you're able to, no matter what color temperature you need, get a similar level of brightness. And I'm going to assume that with the full color one, which I haven't seen yet, it's going to be very similar, and we're going to be happy with it. So, what is this thing good for? Obviously, it's got DMX control on board included, plugs right in. Set the address, plug it in, and you're off to the races. The default lens is 26 degrees, but I believe we can special order other lenses. But what's just so stinking awesome about this thing is for small spaces, places with small ceilings, this light I know is just going to be a real winner, because you've got enough brightness at varying levels, and we can always calculate that for you, that if this is 6-10 feet away from people in a small 8-foot 9-foot ceiling type space, we work with a lot of churches, etc., and you're looking for a light for your front stage lighting, I think this guy could be a real winner for you for those types of situations, because it's small. It's silent. I don't know if it has a fan. I don't think it does. It's completely silent when it runs, and it kicks out a good amount of brightness, especially when you consider the cost and the size, because this thing is the pricing is really good on it. The size is really small, it's quiet. You know, there's just not a lot of negatives to it. So if you're looking for a mini ellipsoidal type fixture, it's got, you know, you can rotate, you can change the lens. It does rotate as well to be able to adjust your shutter cut, so that's nice. And it also has a gobo frame holder, though it doesn't come with one in the box. I'm sure we can get you one. So it's kind of got all the things. It works well. It's silent. And, you know, it's pretty bright for a stage wash in those really small spaces. So if you've been looking for something that kind of fills that void that can do all of those things, definitely give this a try. We've got, as we mentioned, a variety of small ellipsoidals from different brands, but this one to me really wins. It's a 60 watt unit. It's quite bright for what it is, and for how small of a fixture it is. And, you know, there's just not a lot else to say about it. It's like, hey, this is a good fixture at a really reasonable price that does the job well. So if that sounds good and you're looking for a small fixture to light a stage, light artwork on walls, even gobo projectors, things like that, definitely want to give this one nice. Thank you, VLC, for the title of my file. You'll definitely want to give this one a try because it's a really good look. If you need anything, of course, head over to Learn Stage Lighting Gear and ABOVEAVL.com, so LearnStageLightingGear.com or ABOVEAVL.com. It's the same store. Add things to your cart, request a quote either there or via our contact page. What we love to do is help people find the best lighting and AV equipment for their needs. Not our pockets, but for your needs. So if you're looking for that, then, you know, just a breath of fresh air of someone who actually listens and makes a recommendation, not based on who gives us the most money, but based on what's actually right for you so that we can have a long-term relationship, then whoop, head over there, check it out, check this light out or anything else, or just drop a note on our contact form. Let us know how we can help you find the perfect solution to whatever you're trying to do in lighting, audio, or even video. We love to help, and we have many more items besides what's just on our store. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. See ya.